Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and this one's gonna be a little bit heavy and a little bit weird and a little bit, I'm gonna say some things and you're gonna want to Google them, but don't do it. I'm just kidding. This is just, I figure I should probably talk about this character a little bit and the reason I created it. So I follow tons and tons and tons of furry artists, and I suppose you could say that I do a lot of furry art. I like the community, I like the art style, I think it's cool and fun to draw. So yeah, and you know, following all these furries and shit on Twitter, you see them like draw their personas, and like there's memes and shit like me versus my persona, and you just look at the person and then you look at their freaking persona and you're like, damn, that's really like they look alike, right? They just did such a good job at like representing themselves through this like weird little character, and it just, you see them do like vent art and like all these drawings and it just looks so, well, I mean, it doesn't, I know what it's like because I used to have a character that I really connected with. I don't know if anyone like that watches me here would know about like Twilax. She's my, actually, is she still my, I don't know. It's the weird black and white character in most of my icons. I used to consider that my persona, but I actually went ahead and like made her a backstory, and I just got so into her backstory, and she's just a little bit too dark for me. Like I don't really want to explain it because kind of embarrassing, and I just really shy about it, but I don't know, I don't relate to her anymore. I'm not black and white, I guess. I don't know, it's just, it's complicated. Actually, no, it's not even complicated, it's weird, like I don't even get it. But I wanted something different. Like, firstly, I didn't want like your typical like anthro thing, because I just get bored of drawing that all the time, you know? Like, you're not going to see me draw an anthro person more than once a month. So, I went ahead and I did something a little bit more feral, and of course it had to be a dragon. Like, fucking, just forget the whole wolf thing. Like, no, I needed a dragon. And I didn't want neon colors, but, you know, I still wanted to have a touch of that neon, you know? So, I gave her, like, body, oh, and the pronouns, okay? This is absolutely like void of any gender, which just makes me love it even more. Like, just, I don't want to plaster that with I don't want to plaster the squishy dragon I just created with a gender. So there you go, no gender. And oh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so her body's like kind of a desaturated color scheme, so it's easier to like incorporate it into multiple like different settings, different color palettes, just different everything, you know? It doesn't have to be a bright green thing, because for a while I was obsessed with trying to make something with lots of green in it, because green is my favorite color. But then I sat down and thought about it, and I'm like, you know, it doesn't have to have neon green in it, you know? It could just, that doesn't have to be there, like, it's just a color. So I just chose to make like her like wing membranes and like the little frills on her head the same colors as my hair. And like I gave her a septum piercing because I want one of those really badly, but like I work at a food place and I manage the food place, and like I know my boss wouldn't give a shit. Like if I asked him, I bet he'd be like, nah dude, just go get it. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not ready for it yet. Just like it took me a little while to like muster up the courage to dye my hair purple, which was one of the greatest decisions of my life. And like, you would think I would regret it a little bit, because I'm not, like, I'm a pretty shy person, like, I'm not the kind of person who wants people to look at them, but, like, it's just great, man. I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy shit, man, like, I just really like it. I'm so happy I did it, and I'm so happy I, like, finally put my finger on, like, something that could represent me, because I've doodled this character so many times, and there's going to be a reference sheet up when this video goes up, just because this is what this drawing is for. I have, by the way, this is up on Redbubble as a sticker, because I just thought it would look good. Link in the description. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. This is just like something that makes me really happy, that I'm glad I finally got to like put my finger on. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys next week.